Then stop giving them to them.
I didn't. They decided to go for Paxton. It's not my fault.
Yeah, just because you let him get away.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna pay him $11 million a year to be a backup.
Alright. Stream's up. So what may be Doug Baldwin's last game as a Seahawk.
I doubt it.
No. You never know. Send me your birth month. Okay.
Yo, let's see what his overall is. Paxton left the Broncos with 9,000 XP.
Oh wow.
Yep. He was an 85. He's an 87 now. I mean, he didn't go up that much, but as a quick development, right? Quarterback.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden
all the guys that I let go to free agency, I think, had somewhat
this
significant
not being a fun
XP.
game to watch. It's the Seahawks going up against the Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, North Carolina, as we bring in our broadcast team of Brandon Godden.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers.
What?
Welcome in, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So you've got 1 week of preseason games in the books. Now you start to really assess some of the vets and, of course, some of the young players.
You're exactly right, because now there's a week's worth of film out there for everyone to watch. And for guys who may or may not make these particular teams,
he's the number 10 ranked quarterback in the league at 87.
But this will be a lot of fun to see how much time the veterans play versus how much time the young guys get.
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte.
What's his name? Used to be, at least. Aaron Roger.
So here the
Rodgers is, yeah, he's number 3 now. Cam is probably number 1.
Cam has all the
yep,
skills.
Cam Newton's number 1.
The arm that can do everything.
Seahawks. Russell's probably number 2.
But the joy that he plays the game, I think that's his stock in trade. That's his calling.
My 91
is
is
apart from other players.
number 5.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Who Mariota go to? Does anybody know?
Here's the option
for
going
fuck's sake.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave
I wanted to
second
pick
and
them
2.
up, Russ.
Oh man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into
of course,
the
Finney's number 4.
Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
I would have lowballed the shit out of Mariota, bring him, but there's no way. He's not gonna.
Can't lowball.
And here's a look at the starting offense.
Mariota didn't go to a user, but he wanted a lot of money. He wanted $105 million. It's crazy for free agent, to be honest.
Yeah. An early test, 2 plays.
I mean, not really crazy. He's worth it, but $105 million is a lot for a quarterback that didn't do anything. What is this guy? Normal development. All right. If this guy goes in the practice squad, he's gonna be wrong. Promise.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's the tight end play. The 30, the 20, 10, 5.
Mariota's a lion.
Just falls short down at the 1.
Cam Newton's 1 for 1 with 70 yards.
Having an effective short passing game. One of their main concern coming into this one. Right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a first down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan when you see that there's space to throw.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Derek Coleman taking it in. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Brown, you got a cut.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive.
Let's go see the Chiefs getting the quarterback.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive line?
We're keeping it to 74 overall quarterback.
They have to feel great about themselves.
Probably.
Sticking in the end zone on a running play.
And
My kick returner bobbles the ball in the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
He's always been an incredible decision maker on the field. Takes care of the ball really well, puts his team in the right positions, makes sure the play calls are accurate. Also was a minor league baseball player. Didn't hit very well there. I think he made a great career choice picking football.
There's someone I signed that I'm using that jumper.
To avoid the hit. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. Call it a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
One rush each.
Second and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Oh,
and this is
maybe
caught.
5.
It's Jimmy Graham.
Damn it, you know,
midfield,
practice squad.
Inside the 45.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed.
This team really stresses me out.
They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds
this guy
me
can't go. This guy can't go.
He told his quarterback, just make
These
sure you
guys
throw
are
it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Looking to jam the receivers.
Yeah, well, I'm taking 2 of my wide receivers off my planned practice squad. I'm not going to have any wide receivers in my team directly.
Second down, here's Wilson. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. And he's going to get this.
So that means I have to cut 1 player and figure out 3 more to put in my practice squad.
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Well, I had to breeze into the end zone with Prescott scrambling it in.
Call it a gain of 5.
What is the protect football button? Because I know it's either L1 or R1. But isn't
Is it R1?
Isn't L1 to lateral the ball?
Yeah, you're right.
And here comes play number 6
I wasn't holding L1.
I don't touch those buttons because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna hit the wrong button.
Now Wilson on second down. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
66 players.
There, and it'll be second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
This will be caught at about the 6. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This is going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's fourth down. You know, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, he got the first.
I almost have enough.
He got the first. Thank God. Okay, good.
I almost have enough to make my punter quick dev.
I don't care how many times you tell the story. It never
I'm never gonna hear the story ever again. It never loses its luster for Charles Davis. Doug Baldwin
Don't worry, he's not going anywhere.
And he plays like a #1 receiver should.
There to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was
the punter went from 71 to a 75. Let's go.
Nice.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Yeah, really.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
30 seconds left in the first.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Tackle his
able
ass.
to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be a Carolina first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31.
Oh, Jason Loeb, you are not going anywhere. That was filthy.
The defensive line controls the offensive front the way we just saw there. It doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level. You end up with the type of
quarterback.
You're going to make a punter kicker for a few weeks.
Sam Bradford is the backup quarterback.
Didn't have to fight anyone off. Didn't have to knock anyone to the side.
Carolina.
Didn't have to elude anyone trying to block them. They just saw the play, ran to the ball, and finished things off.
And he will find his
oh, for fuck's sake. Who is that?
And now the rookie's free. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'm losing 7-0. No.
Oh, this one's not bad. That's not embarrassing.
I don't mean how bad is he was.
We'll see the pistol here.
First game on the season.
Here's the option. Fighting for the
end
pick
zone. It up.
He lost the football.
For
it's
fuck's
out.
sake.
And did the offense get it back? They did at the 1-yard line.
On plays like this,
let's have Sam Bradford run the option play.
For the team
that's
that
a good
lost it
idea.
to get it back. Because
welcome to Carolina.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now they'll run
oh, why didn't you tackle him, DeCloud? Come on.
Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie.
It's slippery out, so he didn't tackle him because there's the rain.
And there's no big anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got
the Heat beat the Golden State.
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, you gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Yo, button box can be 90% finished tomorrow, probably.
No matter who's covering him, doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back.
Yeah, what is
he usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Yeah, I'm making a button box. I have 4 rotary encoders, 9 buttons, and 2 switches.
Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass
it's not really hard, actually. Yeah. Surprisingly, you just get a button box, just have to solder some stuff, and yeah.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone.
Right.
You're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain, and it's second down. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends,
yeah, I didn't get a notification for it.
the edge in the run game, make sure
How you really like?
that way, and of course rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to
Yeah, I
get
didn't get a notification for it. What the fuck? Tell me YouTube unsubscribe me.
Because you're running away from people on it.
Here's the 7th play of
I need to know if you're hacking or not. No, I'm hacking. Alright. Settings, email. Notify me via push and email. Alright, cool. Hi, Johnny.
And tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
God damn it. Seriously.
Give him
I'm sorry.
2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Yo, I was so surprised when Bustos didn't play Bullard or Finney. I know. I don't know why I expected to play them. That's why I automatically assumed I was going to lose last week.
How bad did you lose?
I won.
He can beat him in preseason all he wants, but God forbid.
Good job, man.
God forbid I win in anything that matters. I mean, I did lose in the last 2 preseasons to him, so. And I had that wide receiver that decided that he wanted to prove why he shouldn't be on the practice squad. I was so mad in that game.
I went over the Stowe show was
I suck.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. So here we go now, an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
That's secondary.
They'll set up to throw. And he comes back.
Jimmy Jr.'s doing good.
A solid pickup.
I was playing in the,
that's why they're not primary.
Almost not fair.
played the Heisman winner in the. Oh God, please don't tell me. Okay, in the second half.
That the name of the stream wasn't really that good.
But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness.
Johnny Manziel.
Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own.
How did they get shot?
Because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Oh my God, pick
Defenders
6.
giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, 10.
Mark
Ryan sakes.
Pick 6 in the red zone. Just Corral can't catch.
Panther touchdown. I don't know who
You guys getting a running back to catch?
I love seeing pick sixes.
What is this?
Nothing like seeing someone
My other 2 running backs for catching
go the
that.
other way and see people try to change.
Yeah, we're talking about a backup.
Hard to do.
It was a career backup before he went to you.
I mean, he was my starter.
Back of a play
That's
there
not-
defensively, getting the interception. Navigating his
Wow,
way
I ran into
the
both of this guy's claymores. What an idiot.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Both times, because I'm playing hardcore.
He'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards.
The claymores will trigger for anybody.
Do they?
Now come the Seahawks. And last time,
no.
Decent field
Were they
position
teammates?
through the pick six.
Why is Graham in?
No, the other team.
Wait a second. Why is Jimmy Graham in the game?
Good field position.
You know what? I don't care.
And
he just threw another one.
Your death
A great read, and it's picked off. And the return
That's great. Now he's got two interceptions in a row.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Yo, I got blue tiger camo with the deagle.
Get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you
That's
want
impressive
to call
by
it, and move on.
Jermichael Flint. He overthrew Jimmy Graham.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's
Never
the
seen
exact
anybody
right
overthrow
throw. Either your
6'6"
receiver
target.
gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. A second down throw for Bradford. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Bradford to the right side, complete to Escobar. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
God damn it.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
No, I wait too long to shoot people, because I'm going for headshots, and then they disappear.
He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Because someone else killed him first.
Another pistol look here. Bradford on first down. Firing quickly here. And
Next Monday. Sadly. No, Monday. Next week from today. Today's Monday.
Yes.
Oh.
How intense is your...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Terribly. I have to argue with them. I don't want to be in class, in my opinion.
If you're running out
Tuesdays.
it's likely you end up near the sideline.
Oh yeah, they changed it last week.
Toe tap.
Yeah, I thought you were going in there today, Mr. Button.
Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
Until I don't care much about preseason when the score's 23-0 Green Bay.
To the air again with Bradford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And it is 28-7.
Touchdown, Carolina.
14 of those points, by the way.
Great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second
It's
touchdown
7-0
of the
for me.
game. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk
I care
about
about
those late in the
preseason.
half scores.
I
it's
care
only
about
first quarter.
preseason,
Give your
too.
team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Mark
Well, they've
Ryan
got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Yeah, okay, Mark.
This will be taken
Matt
about the
Ryan's
12.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Panthers defense
Come on, how many more
gearing up
headshots
as
do I
they
need?
take the field. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
36 more
The only thing
headshots
they
with
didn't
the
get really was the pick
sniper.
six, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone, but their offense
until I just gotta go kick kills.
It's coming and down he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Yo, Hill, all you gotta do is hit him.
First, so they'll have 2 remaining here
Just hit what's his
before
name.
we get to halftime.
It'll be good.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Yeah, just hit him. He
Now,
fumbles
whistles come in.
constantly.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're
Brock
down to
Osweiler.
1 remaining
I don't
here
have a DT
as we
that can
head
break
toward
through
halftime.
anymore.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they
Why
try to
not?
defend here on third
I
down.
don't Sheldon
5
Rankins
defensive
anymore.
backs.
Oh, why you didn't go to re-sign him?
He'll look to
It costs way
throw.
too much.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
What about your ends? What about your left and right end?
No, I got a rookie.
It's fourth down.
He's an 80 something.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively.
Was that who drafted early?
There with that incompletion.
Yeah. And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys.
No,
those stop
I didn't
troops,
draft them
they're
early.
enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Peyton Manning is the quarterback.
This time he's
Oh,
got
Eli
the look
Manning.
up. It's complete.
He's the backup.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across
the oldest player in the game.
Just shy of the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a
Eli.
timeout by the offense.
Eli Manning.
And with
37,
halftime on the horizon,
39.
he's out of
Backup for the
timeouts
Houston
from here
Texans.
forward.
Wow. What did he play?
39-year-old. 39-year-old. Eli
That's
Manning.
kind of scary though.
He's still like a 70, a high 70 overall, I believe, too.
Like, that's good for the Texans. They got some depth there.
Give him 22 on that.
Well, I mean, he's not the best.
For a Seattle first.
I'm not just saying.
I knew it.
I'm not just saying this because I'm the Saints, but
Yeah,
I
they've
think
really
I'm the
been
best
targeting the
quarterback.
tight end.
I would argue.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
I got
Realistically-
for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Yeah, I have 3.
So a field
technically.
goal here, they're still down, but they
I have
put
3
a 10
capable
into
of
that
starting.
lead before the break.
Alex Smith, Stanley, and Schilling.
Some more points on the board,
That's
and that
true.
gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be. And that's in the
Schilling
lead.
is more
Not wanting to risk anything here late
better
in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring
running
the
quarterback than
football
Stanley
out to
is.
the 25.
It's just not as fast.
Well, I got Archambault, Matt Ryan, and Johnny Manziel. Again.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So it's halftime here in Charlotte
Right,
with the Panthers out on
28-10
top.
Panthers
As
at
we'll
halftime.
send you down the coast. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made
Fuck's
in that
sake.
locker room.
Really?
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really
Just spawned.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk
I
about
just
teams
spawned.
scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
9 for 17,
It's a gain of
136
24
yards, 2
that
picks.
time. And that'll
Michael
be
Quinn's
good
not
for
having
a
a very good
Seattle
day.
first down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation
Preseason.
very well, calling for the play
That's why there's no player of the week.
and completing it.
He had a good game last year. No, that's good.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain that time on the
I have 3 kills in leading this team. We're losing 27-9.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help
shit.
a team very much, unless, of course, you're
Thailand just got a nice
If
sack.
you're getting points per reception, you got a reception. But
But it isn't a sack from
good
me.
job by the defense, though. They read through
No,
that
it's
one.
on
They read through
Eli.
it, gave up no yardage.
Oh, yeah,
and
you're
people
right.
got credit for
You're right.
tackles. Pretty good deal.
And he gets it to the 34.
That's literally the guy's name
Good
is
enough for the
Thailand.
first.
He went full scale, loose,
Rookie
flexible,
tight end
finding a
has,
way to catch the ball in
12
some
catches for
traffic
100
for a key
yards.
first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of
Thailand,
adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here.
12
that's complete.
catches.
And brought down, but
Do you
not
throw to
before
anybody
they're
other than your
inside
tight end?
the 25.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a
12
drag route
catches,
against zone,
like-
you're sometimes
It might
You
not
know
be
the
actually,
rules
I would
was it
throw-
7 or
doing that.
12? Hold on.
You understand?
He
Yeah.
started the game, too, so that's through...
Yeah, but still, at most, I usually like pass to a receiver like at the very most in a game. It's like 9 times,
It
10
might have been
times.
7. No, it's 7. It's 7.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's not 12. It's only 7.
Yeah, like I spammed extra
Yeah,
quick.
well, there
and
they
he
ran into a
maybe
first
nine.
down. Executed
That's
it
not
to
spamming.
perfection.
It feels like
Yeah, well, if he throws 9 of 9 to one receiver in the regular season, but you know, you don't want to get too comfortable doing one thing preseason. This is why Hill needs to get comfortable running the ball.
Which I did last week. Did you see those stats?
Exactly. Yes. Which is why I want you to keep doing it. For your own sake, you're going to need to do that for you. Not for anybody else.
Damn it, really?
I did it for you.
On the end zone.
Yeah, but you're going to need to do it for you too.
Let me see a replay on this. Can I can challenge. Can I take a look at the replay then throw the challenge?
No.
No.
Fuck. Oh well.
That was the point, right?
Yep, you're not allowed to. At least you weren't in 16. If you reviewed the replay, the challenge option was gone. Because that's the whole point of it.
Fuck.
1, 2. Yeah, you didn't get the feed in. Okay. I could technically still challenge it. But I'm not going to.
Oh, you dumb fuck.
Oh, you can? Really?
I can, yeah.
It used to not be a thing in 16.
Yeah, that's interesting.
As soon as you looked at the replay in 16, you weren't allowed to challenge.
Back to throw again.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Michael. Jesus. Are you kidding me?
I'm not sure we could spy
The Texans just did a field goal fake.
They could have run it or passed it.
You know, the Bustos did too.
A field goal fake for a touchdown with their tight end.
No, Canada got a touchdown. Off a field goal or a 2-point conversion.
Of course we did. The U.S. helped us.
Something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Yeah, you're right. Canada doesn't exist without Morocco.
Our Prime Minister tweeted about the women's march.
Good for him.
Goes for it on 4th down.
I know what he said.
And we get a touchdown.
He
That's
said
what I'm talking
he's
about.
proud of. He's proud of all the people that took part in it.
He's not a dangerous wide receiver, Brandon, but he's going to
Good, because he didn't say shit about the riots the day before. K-Dog 74.
You see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they
No,
dream
he's
of.
5'7".
All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face
I was
it,
going to say.
that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed
I
bumps
just-
out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying
Oh,
I
to
was
Jesus.
just wondering this. Who the hell's gonna pick up all the
This
damn
is taken near the
trash
13.
from all those signs
Oh,
that
nifty
left?
juke there.
Not much fun for a
You
guy.
are.
Great.
People, we pay for
Cody Hammond.
people to clean up. Yeah, we don't pay Cody though. Cody's free.
Of course, city workers have to.
Dude, they employ
that
that
trash.
city. Of course they're not black. What do you want about?
What are you on about?
On 1st and 10, Bradford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Fuck that guy.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine because there's a drill that they use all the time that's called the gauntlet drill, where a receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and
I'm so
catches
happy
it
to
from
have
different
Pear Snake
sides. And the problem with that drill is that you don't actually have to
Pear
secure
Snake.
the catch. You just got to catch it, drop
I
it
know what that
immediately,
means.
Oh
keep
my
moving.
god!
Right down Broadway. 30.
I suck
run
at this.
fucking 80 fucking yards.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Johnny Manziel's first pass in 20 yards.
78 yards. And the Panthers are
What happened
able
to?
grow
Wait,
their
is Matt?
lead.
What happened to Matt
So
Ryan?
he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And
Matt Ryan
the defense
started
probably
the-
saying, man, we don't want to see this guy
Oh,
for a long
yeah.
time.
All right.
It's bad enough
Archambault's
when
not playing.
anyone scores a touchdown against you,
Yeah.
but for one
That's fine.
I don't
person to
see
get
it. I don't see
three,
a point of sense.
it almost
Fin-
sets
Fin-
them apart from the
Finney
rest
and
of the game.
Finney and Stanley
No one
didn't
likes to
play
see
either.
any of those players on the
Each
field.
one.
Look at my
Not from
injury
the
issues
defensive
last
point
year.
of view.
It's not worth it for
And
me,
they will
honestly.
not get a chance to return this one
I
as
can't.
it's
Well, everybody had
third and
injury
four
issues
for a
last year.
touchback.
I know, but I had
The
a lot of
Seahawks
injuries.
offense now, they
I
get
lost
set
Yeah,
to
my
go
it's
back
literally-
to
receiver
work,
core 3
and
times.
they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when
Everybody
they were
had
able
it.
to put together a scoring drive, but they're still
Well, you only had 2 receivers,
Not
really.
a major concern,
No,
though,
well,
because of what
that's
you talked
33.
about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves.
Dexter
They feel like
Cook
their game
and,
plan is now in effect.
Brandon
They know
Cooks.
how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he couldn't hang on to it through contact. Incomplete.
So much of this game is focused.
Turns out the Bears don't
They don't run.
Bears only sign players that break 12 tackles before they go down.
They'll try and throw for it here.
I was talking about that fact, and literally one guy broke 3 tackles before going down.
Pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme
I actually like
confidence.
when I can have faith in my run game.
Midfield and just shy of the 40.
Oh.
He goes for 18 there as the
I mean,
drive will continue.
You probably,
Nice completion, a little bit
well,
run after
I don't know how
catch
much
as
you trust
well,
Wrightster,
the
but
yardage that
you
they
know,
got. But it was so tough to cover that
you
route
gotta decide who you're gonna start.
because they run it at varying speeds.
I like
Because the
both of
key
them.
is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
I have to choose between 4 players.
It's really
So,
come into vogue
they're
to
both
talk
gonna
about
start.
the different gaps
Oh,
that the
no.
defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time,
Put
we're
one on
talking
3rd
about
down.
blitzes. How many times have you heard double
Right.
A
That's what I
gap
did with
blitz?
Whitey
Well, where's
last
the
week.
A gap?
I
It's
did
the
a
space
QB
between the
scramble with
center
my
and
backup
the
quarterback,
guards,
and right when he
either
got hit,
side.
he fumbled.
So when you're having a double A
Yeah.
gap blitz, there's 2 guys coming through that gap. In this
Yo,
situation,
those
though,
fumbles though.
that A gap wasn't open for the
Happening a
defense
lot.
to exploit. The offensive line took care of it,
Yeah,
protected
you guys
it,
adjust the
and moved
setting.
the defensive guys out of the way
You would think.
to allow for that nice run.
And he'll take
The
it down
backups
here
just aren't
shy
good
of
at holding on to the
15
ball,
at the
apparently.
16-yard line.
Starters
Only
need to
there
do
on the
something.
pickup, but that's enough to move the chain.
Madden needs to
And
fix
the offense
it.
moving quickly to the line.
How to starter your dog
They'll
shit.
look to throw now on 1st down.
Who's their first?
Oh,
Well,
come
there's
on,
certain
hold on to
things,
the
like-
ball.
Like the fumbling, the fact that these guys fumble the ball when they get sacked, right?
And now following the incomplete
Is that
pass,
a
we're gonna
carrying?
time out here
Does that
for an injured player.
go to the carrying attribute? Like if you up the carrying, would they not fumble when they got sacked, or would they just throw it away? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I
no,
don't know
that's
how
a
that
carrying
works.
issue.
Is it a carrying issue, even though it's not really carrying? Really?
Yeah, it's carrying. Yeah, you're carrying the ball.
I mean, it's kind of in mid-motion, usually when they fumble.
I
When
know
sack
he's
fumble.
still holding it, though.
Just play after play
Is there a
after
ball
play. It's a
handling?
long drive for the offense. And on
Dude.
3rd down, a nickel formation
No,
here defensively.
it's probably carrying.
They'll look to throw.
Hey, new guy
Inside
caught
the
the ball on
five.
his first try.
It's a nice pickup of
Nice.
12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And fits the exact right
I just
word.
shot at a
Over the
rock.
middle, there's almost
Mm.
always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused
Michael
on
Flynn
catching
is
the
20 for
football.
34 passing.
You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because it's almost
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk
And he just moved
A
touchdown.
little bit.
Maybe.
Their dangerous wide receiver.
Broken collarbone.
From 4
That's
yards
not good.
out. And the Seahawks
Oh,
are able
well.
to close the
Oh, I
gap
just
just a
intercepted it. Who
bit.
intercepted it?
On
That
those
is
slants,
why
everything
we cut
happens so
everybody
quickly. What
right
makes it
before.
work?
the timing
before the
between
preseason.
the passer
I'm
and
glad
the
I learned that
receiver.
lesson.
In this case, a
It's now
slant
24 to
route
35.
ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the
58 seconds
slant.
left in the
In this
third
amount
quarter.
of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This will be fielded at the 6. Legs still
Oh,
churning.
no. No.
And a
That's
pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from
fucking
punching it back in the
Sam
end zone.
Bradford
It
trying
always
to
is
rush
punch
the ball.
counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm.
Yes.
You can see a little more
Yes,
bounce
it
in and
is.
out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the
Imagine
game.
Peyton
So
Manning trying to do a
defensively, you're
read
thinking to
option.
yourself, how do we take that
don't
away
talk
from them?
about
How do we get the advantage back?
No,
Let's see
in
what
a
they come up
rushing
with. I think
sense. You
pressure's
know he
always
can't
the
run
first
the
way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see.
Do I though?
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
He's not he's not a mobile quarterback.
Trying to get one
You know,
more in here
not-
before the quarter breaks.
No knock. He's one of the best to ever throw the ball, but he's not a mobile rushing quarterback.
Is it a ball though?
What?
They call it a rock. It doesn't look like a rock. It doesn't look like a ball.
Sure, it's not a flying.
Yeah, it's a pigskin.
Just think of the life. Just think of that pig killed.
And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13.
Yeah, you know, we should bring that up to Bustos. All the pigs that you killed in order to win 4 Super Bowls.
Oh, come on!
Make the freaking Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna march. You know what? I'm gonna march for it.
We stop him on 3rd down and we give
a
a face mask.
We're gonna march.
Unbelievable.
Pigs lives matters.
My backups suck. We finally stopped him on 3rd down, but we give him a face mask. Fucking, oh my god.
Oh, my back fumbled in the back of the end zone.
This time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Oh, get the ball. Thank you. Get up, run. Run, we're going to get a fumble 6.
Yo, I got one of those.
Yes. Thank you, Sam Bradford. That was beautiful, and nobody bothered to go and touch him. He picked up the ball, rolled over, and ran back up. You know, got back up, and
this definitely qualifies.
Are you sure? All right.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Field goal range, I guess. All right.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete.
Oh, well.
So they went for the 2.
5-point game.
They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
Who puts 2 claymores in the same spot? Why? In between deaths.
You talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what
3! Where are they getting all these claymores from? People just playing claymores around the map when you play hardcore.
Oh, yeah,
here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, get your team kills too.
Well, you gotta keep your eyes out for him.
And they'll run it here.
Hey guys.
I swear to God, if I blow up again, I'm gonna be so mad.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Triggered it.
Keep the clock
oh my God, it's 3 of them up here.
But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Wow, okay. What hacks are those?
15 yards through
do I get those hacks?
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there.
Are you kidding me?
He got it.
Oh,
no. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Doesn't sound good.
One out here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
We just got to get to him. We just got to get to Bradford. That's all we got to do. We hit him and oh my God.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. 3rd and short yardage, Bradford.
Thank you.
Just toss it
Thank
away.
you.
So he
Thank
throws
you
it
for
away,
stopping
and that brings
them.
up 4th down.
And they're punting.
Here's
Perfect.
Sam Martin now.
Good
as
job.
He should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now they're
And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in.
First play.
Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 81 yards.
81 yards.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the
Blown
fourth.
coverage.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown
There we
there.
go. 2 points are good. 38-35.
2-point conversion.
I got shot before the Claymore blew up this
They
time,
make
so
the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point
there's one
lead.
guy who just won't stop camping.
At this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
That's fielded in
Not gonna lie. I saw something in your stream, Hill. I thought it was the Claymore.
Carolina getting
Let's get a
set
grab
to
on
take
me.
the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
I just don't know where he was.
close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for
I
them
know where
on
he was.
offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's got him. Got his man
What
on the
part of
other
underneath
complete.
are you people not understanding? Because they're getting to him every single time in the middle of the field.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put
As
some
in you
muscle
want
on
them-
it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle
Underneath
of
is
the field,
broken.
bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm
Underneath
guy
is
to right
broken.
foot in there, and they were able to successfully
It
complete
never
that.
works.
To the right side, complete to Escobar. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I don't know what to
Nope,
do.
there it is.
Because I'm trying to play them.
Here's the
down.
corner strike. There's Hill's famous corner strike. Oh, good thing your quarterback sucks.
That's tough to play.
Overthrew by 30 yards.
Right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you went for it?
We talk about finding the soft
Again?
spot.
Oh,
Defensively,
let's go for the corner strike. Again, 2 plays in a row. Here we go again. Just like last year. The only time he can make yards is
out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not
Pulling
taking
a play.
the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
yeah, well, deserve that. That's what you get for going for it.
Bradford
That guy
again.
got broke.
Time for a break. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
33.
2-minute warning.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He'll look to throw. And
Yes!
it is incomplete.
Yes, they got a punt. Yes, thank you.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Come on, Trey Kennard. Let's get a punt block.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Oh, that's a terrible punt.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot
Meow.
it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but nope.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll fall here. It's It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 30.
I'll pull out my mic again, preaching.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
Tape break shit.
Execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give him a chance to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
I didn't know I had one on the block. The only wide receiver that should be on the block is Lucky. If it's Riley, then he's not on the block. And that's great. Oh well. Baldwin's staying.
A first down carry.
Oh my God.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40.
So he's not getting rid of superstars.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right.
Again, it's Crowell.
Fuck's sakes.
Not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now hang on here. Timeout called.
What's this guy doing?
That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
This guy's 5-0 in 2 seconds.
I'm going to do fullback dive.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down.
Wow, what a time to be alive.
I know.
I've got 2 fullbacks.
He's big. He's big. I don't do this anymore. I have 2 fullbacks now too.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the ball. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run.
I can't believe I came back for this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5.
Wow.
The defensive
Cross the map shot.
Got to figure out a way to out-leverage guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
I'm going to bed as soon as you finish your game.
On second down, here's Crowell. Muscles him off. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of a couple that leaves him
not like that.
third and 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if
just assume my gender. Wow.
Having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Come on, Ashka.
And this is good. He was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough.
What am I going to do
And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
Right.
So
Really, you're in the first quarter?
here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah,
What?
You've now made it so they need
I'm watching live and it says first quarter.
But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different
What
game.
a time to be alive. Game
Are you sure you're live?
Yeah, I was live. It's a YouTube app glitch.
I just went for it on 4th down.
To the 23-yard line.
Sometimes you have to hit the live.
Yeah, no, I was live, but it does this thing where it rubber bands back to the beginning. For some reason, don't ask me.
They weren't.
But no, I was, but it was showing like it showed that I was live and I was watching a live video, but it was behind for some reason. What? It showed like the first quarter again for some odd ass reason.
Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
After being down, I don't know, 20-7.
The ball game is over.
The Seahawks come back to win 41
This one's going to be hard to digest.
35.
You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
I
They
am
will
fucking
definitely
proud of
feel
this
like
team.
that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about
Keep in your
doing
pants,
is
man.
finishing and closing
They
a game
scored
out.
21
But you
points
flip
in the
it
second
over.
quarter. And I
How
come
about
back
that?
to
Making the comeback and then
Check out this
finishing
run,
the game,
Jugger.
sealing
Check
it
out
on
this run coming
defense.
up here.
They will feel jubilant in their locker room.
Yo, I could have had like a 96-yard touchdown run, but I ran out of bounds 3 feet after the last guy missed the tackle.
damn.
Talk
Russell
about
Wilson
sucking.
had a 134.2 QB rating, 6 for 7
Fuck's sakes.
with a touchdown. Well, that QB
I
rating,
was so-
he played the first quarter, so I didn't. The real guys, the real QB rating is
The real
97.4. 23 for 37.
I'm just looking for.
347 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
I'm just looking forward to being able to play my quarterbacks properly.
Yeah, Crowell had 10 attempts for 42 yards, and I have to pee, so I'll be back.
And well, I had to play my rookie quarterback against Bustos, and I really didn't enjoy that too much. Could have played so much better if it wasn't for having to throw it long and do things differently.
Okay, well, 53-21.
You're up or down?
No, I lost.
Oh, you lost. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept scooping up fumbles and running them in.
Yeah. Punt. Yeah. Preseason.
Oh, it's preseason. Careless.
Let's keep it on the ground, boys. Let's keep it on the ground, Parham.
Alright. Did I stop the stream? No, I did not.